Hey, what you say, food family? Mike here, and welcome back to the channel for another great culinary adventure. Today's video, we're fusing my southern roots with my passion for Korean food and making the ultimate southern Korean fried chicken sandwich. Yes, that's right, folks. We're going to pay homage to the Nashville hot chicken. We're going to pair that with some spicy cucumber kimchi pickles, and I've even got a secret ingredient to make some fries to pair it with. So whether you love southern fried chicken, Korean food, or want to find out how to fuse the two, stick around and I'll show you how it's done. Let's get cooking. Alright folks, in order to make the most delicious southern Korean fried chicken sandwich, we got to make our chicken. So as you see in front of me here today, we got some chicken thighs. I think these are best for making chicken sandwiches, fried chicken especially. If you want to use breast, by all means, go ahead. It's probably going to be a little dry and suck, but our brine today will help out with that. So in order to get this chicken tasting southern, we're going to do a traditional southern brine of buttermilk, hot sauce, and pickle juice. Really that simple, folks. We're going to put our chicken in the brine, throw that in the fridge, and I'm going to let this go at least overnight, preferably 2 or 3 days. You really want that brine to soak into that chicken, give those flavors, because we're going to be topping that off with the Korean spicy gochujang type sauce, similar to like a Nashville hot chicken. So we need these southern flavors to shine through so we can combine those two flavors. So let's get our chicken in the bucket, put the brine on it, I'll throw it in the fridge. We'll come right back and talk about making our pickles for that sandwich. Alright, we got our chicken in the fridge, brining away, so now we can make that pickle. Now this will also need a day or two to really develop the flavor, so we might as well go ahead and make it now. Traditionally, a Nashville hot chicken sandwich is going to use a standard dill pickle you can pick up at the store, or you may make your own. But today we're going to make a Korean spicy pickle for our southern Korean fried chicken sandwich, of course. This is called muchim. Now, means cucumber in Korean. Muchim means mixed with seasoning. So it's basically a cucumber kimchi of sorts, but it'll be perfect for a sandwich. So today I'm going to be using an English cucumber. You could also use a Persian cucumber. I highly suggest straying away from your regular garden variety cucumbers, though. They just have too many seeds and water content. Just don't really work as well. So we're going to start out by slicing our cucumber here nice and thin. I'm going to go ahead and get this knocked out, and we'll be right back, and I'll tell you how we're going to season it. Now, in order to make a nice, crispy, crunchy pickle for our sandwich, we want to salt these and bring out as much water and moisture content as you can. So what we're going to do is cover these with salt, throw them in a colander, and let those sit for 15 to 20 minutes and just drain off that excess liquid. And just like that, after 15 or 20 minutes, our salted cucumbers have already released about a quarter cup of water. Let me get this dumped in the sink and I'll be right back. Alright, now with the excess liquids drained off, we want to spread these cucumber slices across a tea towel or some paper towels and just really dry them off. This is what helps make that extra crispy, crunchy bite when we finish our pickle. Alright, when you spread your cucumber slices out on your tea towel or paper towels, be gentle. You don't want to bruise them up or tear them up too bad. Just go easy on them. I'm going to get these dried off and we'll be right back. Alright, now that we got our cucumber slices pretty much completely dry, we can move on to flavoring them with our Korean flavors. So the start of the show today is obviously going to be gochujang, Korean red chili flakes. We got some sesame oil, some rice vinegar, standard stuff, some little bit of sugar, some sesame seeds, some garlic that I'll grate into it, of course. And our last ingredient, I'm changing up today because we're making cucumbers for a sandwich, not a cucumber salad like you would for a traditional Korean meal like a banchan side dish. I'm going to use granulated onion. Traditionally, you're going to use green onion to sliced up in there, but the granulated onion will give us that flavor. We don't need to worry about the green onion pieces per se. So let me get this stuff mixed up real gently, toss everything together, get it all coated on all sides. We'll throw it in a container, throw it in the fridge, and I'll see you in a couple days when it's time to start frying our chicken. Actually, folks, just kidding. I won't see you in a couple days because first we should go ahead and make our sauces so they have time to develop flavor. Now, we're going to make 2 sauces today for our Southern Korean fried chicken sandwiches. We're going to make 1 sauce to dip the chicken in after it's fried, just like Nashville hot chicken. We're going to make a spicy sauce for that, and then we're also going to make a spicy mayonnaise to finish off our sandwiches. Nothing goes better than fried chicken than spicy mayo, right? So for our dipping sauce for our chicken, we're starting off with the base layers of gochujang, nothing fancy there. A little bit of brown sugar, some rice vinegar, and soy sauce. All we gotta do is mix these 4 ingredients together. Alright, pretty simple stuff there. We'll put a lid on that, throw that in the fridge. And that's going to be our dipping sauce. So that's going to be a little more liquid-like. Now, I did go ahead and measure that out because I have went through the process of fine-tuning that sauce. You can also cut this chicken up and eat it like chicken nuggets or bites, and that's a great dipping sauce. So you want that a little more on the liquid side. Now, for our spicy mayo, we're going to go thicker side, obviously. Now, there's 2 types you can do here. You can use Kewpie, Japanese mayo. It's a little sweeter. Just mix that straight with gochujang. About a 1/4 cup or so mayo to a teaspoon to 2, maybe up to a tablespoon of gochujang, depending on your spice preference level. If you're going to use regular mayonnaise, you want to add a splash of lemon or lime juice as well. Just to sweeten it up, you need that acidic aspect to it to really make this sauce work. I'm using the Kewpie mayo today, so it's going to be real simple. Like I said, though, if you want to use regular mayo, that's fine. Just throw in a splash of lime or lemon juice, maybe a touch of salt and pepper. But other than that, I'm going to get these mixed up, we'll throw it in the fridge, and I'll see you guys in a couple days. Alright folks, welcome back. Our chicken has hung out in that buttermilk, pickle juice, and hot sauce brine for a couple days now. It's ready to go, so we can talk about how we're going to bread and fry it for today's recipe. Now, the goal of this is to fuse Southern style chicken with Korean fried chicken. So we want a crispy coating, yet the Korean style is going to be a little lighter and extra crunchy. So the easiest way to do that, a cornstarch batter, or a slurry per se. So I've gone ahead and drained off our excess marinade or brine from our chicken. All we're going to do is go in with some cornstarch, 1/4 cup or so, and just coat this. It's going to be a sticky slurry mess, kind of like you're dipping a corn dog or something you're going to fry at the fair food type deal. We're going to make our chicken like that. Trust me, it's going to work. Just bear with me. So let's get our cornstarch on here breaded. We'll come right back and talk about how we're going to be frying our chicken today. Alright, we got that cornstarch slurry dredge on our chicken. I went ahead, pulled a little bit of an audible, and I did an extra layer of cornstarch just on the top so we can get that extra crunch and crispy chicken we're looking for. So let's talk about how we're going to fry it. Now, Southern style chicken, typically you fry it once, call it good, it's crispy and delicious. Korean fried chicken is double fried, get that extra crunch factor in there. So today we're going to be starting out 350 degrees, and we're going to cook our chicken thighs about 5 or 6 minutes just to basically get them mostly cooked through. Pull those out and let those cool for about 10 minutes. While those are cooling off, we'll crank our oil temperature up to 375 degrees, finish these things off for another 2 or 3 minutes, and we'll be eating good. So this is obviously going to depend on the size of your chicken thighs, or if you're using breasts per se. You're going to aim for an internal temperature of 175 degrees on your thighs, stop at 165 on your breasts, but don't use those, stick with the thighs, that's where it's at. So let's get our chicken double fried, and we'll come right back and start plating everything together. And I got one more secret ingredient for a side dish. I'm going to be making some fries today, so I'll go ahead and cook those as well. But I got a secret ingredient for those to give it extra flavor to pair perfectly with our Southern style Korean fried chicken sandwich. Stay tuned. Alright folks, we got our chicken fried off. It took about 10 minutes total between the 2 fries. I did about 5-6 minutes on the first one, and the second was about 3 to 4, depending on the actual piece of chicken. Everything's a little different thickness, of course, so cook that to 175 degrees internal temperature, like I said previously. Now, I got also cooked my fries in the meantime. I did that between the double fry, so it'll actually kind of clean the oil up. Potatoes soak up the nastiness in oil when you're deep frying stuff, so pro tip there. Anyway, I talked about a secret ingredient for our fries. These are hot, fresh out of the oil. I threw them back in once more after I was done with the chicken, just to reheat them. Finish off a double crisp fry on the fries as well. Well, here it is. Any ideas what this could be, folks? This is actually kimchi that I dehydrated. Took about 2 days, stuck my house all to high heavens. My wife was not happy about that, but hey, we have dry kimchi powder to season our french fries with to pair with our southern Korean fried chicken sandwich today. So I'm just going to take a pinch of this, throw it on our fries just like we'd be using salt or anything else. Give these a toss. And now we've added a hint of extra Korean flavor to our meal with almost zero effort. Well, 2 days of dehydrating time, but hey, you didn't have to do anything. You just stood around. Now, we made that sauce earlier in the video. That's going to be our dipping sauce, like our Nashville hot oil dipping sauce. So I'm going to take a piece of chicken here. We're going to drop it right in. Make sure it's completely coated. And I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick taste test because I don't want to wait to make a sandwich. Alright, let's see. Cheers. Out of this world, folks. That is so delicious. That sauce, amazing. It's just a little bit hot, you know. It's not like burning my tongue or anything, but it's hot. It reminds you, wakes you up. It's going to put a little sweat on the forehead, but it's not going to overly power everything. Chicken's nice and crispy, super juicy and tender. Chicken thighs, always, folks. You just can't be beat. Oh, so amazing. Let me get one of these fries real quick. A little of that kimchi powder on it. Amazing. So simple, amazing. I don't know if anybody's done that before either. I think we might just be totally brand new on the internet with this recipe today, folks. Let me get this cleaned up. Let's plate up our sandwich. We'll come right back, give it a final taste test. But we also got those cucumber pickles, the oe kimchi. Remember? The oe muchim, actually. The Korean kimchi flavored cucumbers. It's a pickle for our hot sandwich today. So let me get this cleaned up. We'll come right back, give it a taste test. Alright, folks, I'm excited for this one. It is looking absolutely amazing. I went ahead, added those cucumber pickles, of course, we made. The cucumber kimchi pickles. Absolutely amazing. Crunchy, refreshing, a little bit of heat, very mild though. Absolutely delicious. I love eating these things just plain, but they're going to be great on a sandwich. I also went ahead, remember that sauce we made, the spicy gochujang mayo. Went ahead, threw that down on top of the chicken once it's done. We got our seasoning on the fries, the kimchi, dehydrated kimchi powder seasoning. It's all ready to go. Let's get this out of the way. Take a couple fries here quick. That dehydrated kimchi powder I made, absolutely amazing seasoning for these fries, folks. Really simple to do. Add the just that hint of flavor, that little bit of umami background flavor to these fries, and with that spicy mayo, ooh, over the top. But for the piece de resistance, this chicken sandwich, Southern style Korean fried chicken sandwich. Now, folks, we brine this in a buttermilk pickle juice and hot sauce marinade, just like traditional Southern fried chicken. We did a cornstarch batter, double fried that Korean fried chicken style. Dipped it in that spicy gochujang sauce like a Nashville hot chicken. It's soulfully delicious, folks. All right, let's put the bun on. It's a brioche bun, nice and buttery and delicious. Let me get in here. Ready? Nice big bite. Cheers. Folks, I don't know if the words exist in the Oxford English Dictionary to describe just how amazing this sandwich is. I tell you what, folks. Southern style Korean fried chicken may be my new favorite thing of all time. Hands down, send me to a deserted island. This is going to be my last meal. Put me in prison, death row, my last meal. I'm eating this forever, folks. It is just that delicious. Absolutely amazing. The chicken, we've already talked about it. Super tender and juicy. Chicken thighs always win the game when it comes to fried chicken. You can't really overcook them, but you want to aim for that 175 degrees. That gochujang sauce that we dipped it in, just hot enough. Wakes your tongue up, really gets those taste buds tickled with delicious flavors and umami-ness. And then the spicy mayo adds a little extra layer on top. And the pickles, nice, soft, refreshing. Got crisp to it, but you know, they're cool and refreshing with this hot sandwich. Folks, nailed it. If you enjoyed today's Southern style Korean fried chicken sandwich, we made it with a spicy gochujang sauce and that spicy mayo, hit that like button, folks. Give it a thumbs up. That tells me in YouTube you appreciate this type of content and you want to see me make more videos fusing Southern American cuisine with Korean cuisine or Japanese, Chinese, whatever it may be. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you would like me to try out. Give me 2 random ideas. Let's see what we can come up with, folks. I love experimenting in the kitchen. It's a lot of fun. Get in there, cook, bring your kids in, have them help you out. It's a great way to spend time with the family, and you get to enjoy something delicious at the end of the day. So if you like this type of stuff, be sure to subscribe, folks. Hit that notification bell. That'll give you a reminder every time I put out a video so you don't miss a single video or bit of action. Great recipes just like this. Speaking of which, recipes just like this can be found on my website, www.grubongrub.com. Ton of great stuff on there. Search for whatever you need to find. There's a search bar menu or whatever. There's great things posted every week. 2 or 3 recipes. I like to update it as much as possible. But other than that, folks, this one's it. I'm going to dig in. I don't want to wait anymore. So it's been a pleasure cooking for you once again. Mike here signing off. Till next time, just keep cooking.